You go to the second document, it says on some version of it, deleted by Michael Seaman. What a great last name. Then the SEC counsel suggested he asked William Hinman if he directed Seaman to delete it. I mean, does he remember that? The former SEC director answered the question with, I do not recall. I do not recall, the typical cop-out answer. What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. I haven't uploaded in 4 days. I have a lot of information to cover. I don't know if you guys remember when I covered this probably a few weeks ago. The SEC was caught deleting information in the XRP lawsuit. Digital asset investor reminded me of this today, tweeting out the article from a month ago. And it's very important to see what information they deleted. The deleted portion of the SEC document on page 96 was William Hinman's, at the time, the chief corporate finance director for the SEC, answer to the question, other than the issues with respect to Ripple, can you identify any other lawyers that came to you, not seeking a no-action letter, but seeking guidance with respect to transactions and digital assets? Mr. Hinman, you can call 10 different law firms that give you 10 different answers. It sounds like lawyers. Each of them has their own particular spin. It's like a white light of your speech went through a prism and came out in 10 different colors of legal advice. Our review of the metadata, if you look to, but if you go to the second document, it says some version of it was deleted by Michael Seaman. Great last name. So the SEC is deleting information, and these Hinman emails are so important that 7 times the SEC was subpoenaed. And the subpoena is a legal order demanding you hand something over. Think about it, guys. If there was nothing in this Hinman emails, then why would the SEC refuse to hand them over 7 times? If you guys need a spot for XRP or digital assets, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, it's secure, and it's where I dollar cost average and buy my XRP and Flare every single day. A link to Uphold in the video description below. And speaking of the Hinman documents, guys, there's a leak. Hi everyone, I'm Bill Hinman, Director of the Division of Corporate Finance at the SEC. Let's get one thing straight before I begin. My words today are my personal opinion, or the opinion of the SEC, or just the opinion of my division of the SEC, depending on who is asking in the future. Thanks for understanding. Okay, time to cut through the shit. Is Ethereum a security? Well, we don't see a central promoter, even though I've met with their central promoter several times recently. We also think it's sufficiently decentralized, but don't ask us or me to explain that. What about XRP, you say? Can't comment on that because I know what's coming down the pike. LOL. Thank you so much for your time. And Jeremy Hogan says, art imitating life. Obviously, guys, this is satire, but I did find this to be a little bit funny. And guys, Pulse Chain, talked about this before, it's a project. It's the 3rd largest blockchain in the world. It's an Ethereum fork. It's a layer 1. And on Dex Screener, it ranks. I don't know if you guys can see this small font on the left. It ranks blockchains in order of volume. So you have Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Arbitrum, Optimism, Polygon, Solana. You probably heard of some of these. Pulse Chain is only 10 days old. It's already number 3 in the world. And look at this. OKX. Get ready to experience a faster, more energy efficient, and cost-effective Ethereum fork. PLS, the native token of Pulse Chain, gets listed on OKX. OKX, guys, is no small exchange. This exchange does $1 billion in volume every single day. And I am super bullish on Pulse Chain, but I know this is an XRP channel. I just wanted to bring your attention to it. If you are interested in learning more about Pulse Chain, I have a totally separate YouTube channel. If you type in on YouTube Hex, H-E-X, Pulse, you can spell Pulse, hopefully, Radio, I have about 12,000, 13,000 subscribers on that channel. I only cover Hex and Pulse Chain on there, so if you are interested, check this out. This is not a sponsored promotion. I invested in this project 2 years ago. It finally came out on my birthday too. It's almost like it's fate. And I'm extremely bullish. I do think this will produce a lot more gains in the next year than XRP. But XRP is something I'm holding for the long run. All right, I really do believe in XRP's utility. And look at this right here. XRP, Ripple CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, beautiful man, announces a plan to utilize $1 billion of cash reserves for company expansion. The plan to spend up to $1 billion from the company's cash reserves was announced by Garlinghouse in an onstage interview at the Dubai FinTech Summit last week. Who's been to Dubai that's watching this video right now? I've never been there, but I've heard wonderful things about that city. And I know it's not cheap. I definitely want to go to Dubai one day. He says, we have more than $1 billion US in cash on our balance sheet. We want to deploy that to grow both organically, internally, but also inorganically through acquisitions, Garlinghouse said from the stage. The CEO further pointed to Switzerland and the United Arab Emirates as countries that are attractive places for Ripple to look for companies to acquire. Switzerland and the UAE, what do they have in common? They are financial hubs. They have regulatory clarity, something we don't have in the USA. We'll make acquisitions in markets that are friendly to these technologies, like I was just saying. You had representation from the UAE, you had representation from Switzerland. These are countries that are providing the clarity for entrepreneurs to invest, and that allows a company like Ripple that is larger to invest. XRP priced tumble before a huge spike. Okay, this is normal in price action. The market wants to fudge you out of your bags before they pump the asset. Dixon, who often uses Elliott wave theory to analyze market trends, published this message on May 23rd today, hinting at an opportunity for high risk-reward ratios following the predicted price fluctuation of XRP. And if you guys do enjoy my content, make sure you take a moment to smash that like button, maybe leave a comment in the comment section below. It not only helps the video, but it lets me know you're enjoying the content. I'm putting out high quality content, and hopefully I'm not wasting your time and you learn something informative from this video. For the uninitiated, Elliott wave theory, originally developed by Ralph Elliott in the 30s, is a method used by traders to analyze market cycles and forecast future price trends. The theory suggests that prices move in waves, typically consisting of 5 impulse waves followed by 3 corrective waves. Dixon's tweet referred to this structure, implying that the X wave, the last impulse wave of XRP, would be a minor up move followed by a Y wave, a corrective wave to the downside. However, the token is expected to rally after that. And look at this right here. In SEC emails, Ripple's XRP still doesn't meet SEC security standards. According to an excerpt of the email, which was released by pro-Ripple lawyer John Deaton on Twitter this weekend, the SEC might have been aware that the XRP did not pass the so-called Howey test. There are reasonable grounds to conclude that XRP does not satisfy all elements of Howey analysis and is therefore not a security for purposes of federal securities laws, the email said. It is also added, in the author's view, it is more likely than not XRP is not a security and thus will not be subject to regulatory oversight by the SEC. Okay? And we have a great tweet thread here from John Deaton. He says, read this short thread, please. When you look at all other SEC litigation emails cited in Ripple's opposition, they are redacted. The one about there being reasonable grounds to not believe XRP satisfies all the Howey factors is not redacted. So guys, the SEC is out here claiming XRP is a security, but now we have access to internal emails where they're speculating that XRP does not satisfy all the prongs of the Howey analysis, meaning it is not a security. Absolute hypocrisy. The SEC wanted all statements by SEC staff redacted, and it appears they all were. What this tells me is that the statement about XRP not satisfying Howey is not a direct quote from a senior SEC official, otherwise it would be redacted. I've concluded that statement was made by a market participant independent of Ripple, not the SEC, but it was referenced by someone in the Hinman emails, or the third-party email was forwarded to Hinman or the email group discussing the speech. I always want my comments to be based on facts, so I'm making this clarification. Although it isn't a direct quote by an SEC official, it is still damaging as heck because it demonstrates XRP was discussed. Someone at the SEC passed this XRP opinion to the email group, which included the head of corporate finance, William Hinman, for some reason. Guys, if you made it to the end of the video, comment Hinman emails in the comment section below when you watch the full video. It really supports the channel, so let me know you made it to the end of the video by commenting Hinman in the comment section below. As always, I appreciate the support on the channel. The channel is nothing without the audience. God bless you all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Until next time.